Hello friends, today we will discuss about class 11th third chapter, that is plant kingdom. And in plant kingdom we firstly study about algae. We don't discuss artificial system of classification, its demerits, and natural system of classification and also its demerits. We firstly know what is algae. That's algae is the simplest form of the plant, that is it is unicellular, and its shape is also like colonial filamentous. Then it is unicellular. Example: chlorella. Haplontic means its life cycle is haplontic, not diplontic. That is denoted by single N. What is colonial? Colonial is like to sphere. That's example Volvox given in the NCRT book. And what is filamentous? Like to filament, long. That's example Spirogyra or Eulothrix. The picture of Eulothrix is given in NCRT book. That is second. They are aquatic, that live in water, also terrestrial, that live on land. They are photosynthetic, which is responsible for photosynthesis, or green in color. They are the first producer, and there are mainly 70 form of algae can be eat or found on earth in eatable form. That some eatable form of algae are porphyra, that is red algae, laminaria, that is brown algae, and sargassum, that is also brown algae. They are hydrocolloid. What is hydrocolloid? That it also known as phycocolloid. Then what is hydrocolloid or phycocolloid? That is the water holding substance, a substance that hold water. So algae is the substance that hold water. Some example of that: agar and carrageen are the red algae that's excreted from Gracilaria and Gelidium. That is the also example of red algae. Means agar and carrageen are originated or excreted from the red algae, which is Gracilaria or Gelidium. Okay, then mm, it is the simplest form of the plant. We firstly discuss chlorophyllus, presence of chlorophyll, green, filamentous, and photosynthetic, colonial, etc. What is chlorophyllus? Chlorophyll bearing, that's green. Presence of chlorophyll, a green substance. What is photoautotroph? That make their own food. Autotroph means make their own food, and photo means by photosynthesis. So they are the organism that make their own food by process of photosynthesis. They are cryptogamous. What is cryptogamous? A plant which does not bear seed. Okay, so they have no seed, or seed are not formed in it. That's written also seedless. Their body is thallophyta. Thallophyta or thyroid body. What is thyroid body? Thyroid body means absence of true root, true stem, and true leaves. And what is true? True means diplantic, means its life cycle is diplantic, but in algae its life cycle is haplontic. And second is vascular tissue present. They have no well developed body, so they are they are very simple form, so vascular tissue not present in it, so they are not true. Their main body is, our dominant body is gametophyte, not sporophyte. What is gametophyte? Gametophyte means that produce gamete. And what is sporophyte? Body that produce spore. Okay. Then they are non-embryophyta, means embryo are not formed. Absence of embryo sac. Okay. If embryo are not formed, what is the use of embryo sac? Then their presence in mutual association with fungi. So algae and fungi are formed lichen, which is the uh, indicator of SO4 pollution or sensitive to the SO4 pollution. They are not found in the SO4 pollution. This combination of algae and fungi is called symbiotic combination or symbiotic relationship. If its main body is gametophyte, then what is the use of sporophyte in its body? So we already know that sporophyte is not dominant in its body that produce spore. In algae, sporophytic generation is represented by zygote. When zygote form, then it is the sporophytic generation. From zygote, sporophytic generation start, but it is very little. It is also mutual association with sloth bear. We already discussed it. It has mutual association with algae formed lichen, but it also has a mutual association with sloth bear, which is very lazy, mostly hanging on trees, and the algae are found on their body, mainly green algae. Uh, that the bear is camouflage. What is camouflage? Camouflage means camouflage means that their body is it's in color from their position, where they situated and where they found. Camouflage means they have to protect their body or protect them from enemies, so they use that's the color of the adaptation where they found. Then they are also variable in form and size. Algae is not very uh, uh, conform size. It has varieties and variable in size and form, shape, etc. We already discussed its shape, pigmentation, spherical mm, that is colonial. Then Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is the example of algae, but R.H. Whitaker, a scientist, saw that it is protist. Why? That they has not regard that it is algae. That is product array. That it is protist, and also it is algae. That's both are true, but in other words. What is its reproduction? It reproduces by vegetative reproduction and fragmentation, that is asexual reproduction, and use zoospore, that is common spore for algae, and also a motile spore. If we discuss about sexual reproduction, that's first that is isogamous, second that is anisogamous, and third that is oogamous. When then what is isogamy? Two body with same size, if like male and female fuse with each other, that's isogamous. Two body like male, female and female, but one is large and second is small, that's anisogamy. And two body, first is male and second is female, that's oogamous. What's isogamy? We firstly male gamete plus male gamete, male or male, female or female. That's similar, not variable in size, form zygote. If both are motile gamete, if a gamete produced by them, they are motile, then example chlamydomonas. And if gamete are non-motile, that example is pyrogyra. What's anisogamous? Anisogamous mean male gamete plus male gamete or female gamete plus female gamete, but they are dissimilar, not same in size. One is large and other is small and form zygote. Its example is chlamydomonas and eudorina. Chlamydomonas is found in all sexual reproduction. That's isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous in the plant kingdom. What's oogamous? Male that's small, female that's large, form zygote. Fuse to form zygote. If male is motile and female is non-motile, that example is fucus and chlamydomonas with volvox. If both are non-motile, then example of these algae are red algae, that is Gracilaria gelidium, agar, carrageen, porphyra, polycyphonia. They are also good source of iodine, particularly brown algae, that's fucus, laminaria, sargassum, kelp, etc. If we will if we have to discuss about the life cycle of algae, then main body of the life cycle of algae or any organism start from their main body, and main body of the algae is gametophyte, not sporophyte. Gametophyte is the main body, that is haploid, then form by the process of mitosis or also called gametogenesis, form gamete. That form gamete, male gamete and female gamete are formed, that is also haplontic. They fuse to form zygote. Then fertilization, that's fuse, also known as syngamy, then zygote is formed, and zygote is diplantic. Now we already discussed in uh, other that sporophyte is non-dominant, and algae sporophytic generation is represented by zygote. Okay, represented by zygote. Sporophytic generation, that is sporophytic generation. Then in zygotic meiosis take place to convert haplontic to diplontic. No, that's there is a miswriting. There is not good. Haplontic, not diplontic to haplontic. Diplontic to haplontic. Haplontic. Okay. Then they form gametophyte, which is the main body or dominant body, and al- also a haplontic. Then other is classification of algae. What is the classification of algae? Algae is classified into three parts: green algae, that is chlorophyceae, brown algae, that is phaeophyceae, and red algae, that is rhodophyceae. Okay, firstly we have to know about these habitat where they found. So green algae found in fresh, brackish or salt water. Brown algae found in fresh, brackish or salt water also, but in mainly warm water. And red algae also found in fresh, brackish and salt water. Their plant body is, if we will discuss about uh, green algae or chlorophyceae, its plant body is unicellular, colonial, and filamentous. When one celled, spherical and thread-like. Plant body of Phaeophyci. Phaeophyci, that's variation in size and form. Their body is not fixed, uh, motile. Yes. Also filamentous. That's example ectocarpus and also branched. Example kelp. If we will discuss about rhodophysi, then they can be present in high depth due to the presence of phycobilins. Phycobilins is the substance that is present in uh, rhodophysi, which help them to live in depth, high depth. Okay, if we will discuss about its cell wall, then cell wall of chlorophysi is rigid, means hard. That inner wall is made up of cellulose and outer wall is made up of pectose, that is phycocolide. Phycocolide absent. Phycocolide is the also a substance that is absent in chlorophyll. Cell wall of phaeophyci made of cellulose plus phy- phycocolloidal substance, that non-sulfide substance also that's example of non-sulfide or phycocolloidal substance is alginic acid. Cell wall of rhodophysi is made up of cellulose plus pectin. What is pectin? Polysulfated sulfated esters or sulfated hydrocolloid. But we will also discuss about hydrocolloid water holding substance that hold water. Its example are agar carrageenan, also example of red algae. Pigment found in green algae are chlorophyll A and B, carotene, xanthophyll. That's all these substance is present in chloroplast of green algae. If it is green, we already know that chloroplast and chlorophyll is present. Okay. If we have to discuss about pigment of Phaeophyci or brown algae, that's chlorophyll A and C present, C carotene, xanthophyll present, and fucoxanthyl also present. That is dominant pigment in the brown algae. Okay, chlorophyll A and D, beta carotene, phycobilins, phycoerythrin, like a red substance that's dominant in the red algae or rhodophysi. Structure is similar to amylopectin and glycogen. That its structure is just similar to amylo amylopectin and glycogen. Okay. What structure is similar to amylopectin and glycogen? That's structure of fluoride starch. Then we have to write about no FLORI, fluorine, DEANSTARCH. Fluoride starch structure is similar to glycogen. Okay. Then reserved food of chlorophyll, that starch. If we will discuss about the reserved food of phaeophyll, that is mannitol, alcoholic sugar, and laminarin. and the stored food of rhodophysi, that is fluoride in starch. What's fluoride in starch? Fluoride in starch is similar to amylopectin and glycogen. Form of chlorophysi, that's plate-like, oval, plate-like, discoid, disc-like, reticulate spirogyra. Example, reticulate example is spirogyra, ribbon shape, spirilla, star shape, cup shape example, chlamydomonas, spir- spirogyra. Yes. Form of phaeophysi, that's frond leaf like frond leaf like, strap, stalk, hold fast, attachment, air bladder presence, buoyancy presence. Okay. um Please, 1 minute. Yes. Form of red algae or rhodophysis, filamentous, branched, feather-like, seed-like thalli present. Motility in chlorophyllus present, in uh, brown algae also present, but in red algae they are absent. If red algae is non-motile, then flagella also not present. Flagella in chlorophyll, that is 2 and 2 to 8 isocont and interior position, that's same flagella. Flagella in phaeophysis, that's two different, heterocont and laterally. Heterocont and laterally innerted, that's spear shape, spore present. Reproduction, by they reproduce. Sexual reproduction like fragmentation, formation of spore, vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction, zoospore angium, and sexual reproduction, that's isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous also. Only sexual reproduction take place in it. Oogamous, isogamous, and anisogamous. Oogamous complete post-fertilization change. Only sexual reproduction, that is oogamous. Example of chlorophysis: Volvox, Chlamydomonas, Cara, Chlorella, Spirogyra, Eulothrix, Alva, etc. Example of red algae or rhodophysi, that is Porphyra, Falciparia, Gracilaria, Gelidium, agar, carrageen. And example of brown algae, that is Phaeophysis, Ectocarpus, giant algae, Fucus laminaria, Sargassum, Dictyota, kelp. Kelp is the longest algae which mm, which reach the height of 100 meter. What's phycobilins? Phycobilins you have to hear in its pigment. Phycoerythrin and phycobilins. Yeah. In red algae, what is phycobilins? What is phycobilins? Phycoerythrin is the red substance. Fluoridin is its reserve food. Chlorophyll A, D, beta carotene present. Then phycobilins has three types: phycoerythrin, that's red, phycocyanin, that's blue, and allophycocyanin, light blue. That's in red algae all three are present, but phycoerythrin is, that is red, is the dominant. Okay, what is red is the dominant, phycoerythrin is the dominant. Then second is bryophyte. What is bryophyte? Uh, Something more advanced than algae. Okay, then it is also called amphibian of plant kingdom, found in both land and water. Both they are found in both land and water, that's terrestrial and aquatic both. They are first embryophyta, means embryo formed. In life cycle of algae, you see that after zygotic embryo is not formed. Okay, then they are non-embryophyta, but in bryophyte embryo is formed and firstly formed. So they are called first embryophyta. Okay, they are non-vascular. Also, algae is also non-vascular. Na xylem and flow vessels absence. That's E trichophyte. Vascular tissue absent. Then they are found in moist, damp, and shady area. Uh, organism that is found in shady area is called phyte. That's shade loving plant. There is a small plant, not more high. Its dominant body is also gametophyte. That's multicellular, but algae is unicellular. Cryptogamous means algae is also cryptogamous seedless. Thalloid body, also thalloid body, true root, that is rhizoid, can be multicellular, can be unicellular. True stem and true leaves are absent. Okay, that's they are called thalloid body. Also algae. Okay, then diploid multicellular sporophytes depend as parasite and haploid gametophyte. Their main body is gametophyte, but gametophyte is multicellular and haploid. If diploid multicellular sporophyte is present, then it is dependent upon haploid multicellular gametophyte. Okay, male sex organ or male gametophyte of the bryophyte. Okay, that they are multicellular and jacketic. Huh. Multicellular and jacketed. Male sex organ or male gametophyte is club shaped. That's figure. Club shaped. That's a specific name. A common name is antheridium. That's haploid. They produce biflagellated antherozoid. That's the male gamete. Also motile. If flagella is present, they already are motile. Okay. Um, why is why its name is biflagellated means by means two, and then they have presence of biflagellated antherozoid. Then see that what is jacketed cell? That is the yellowish part, which is represented by yellowish part is called jacketed cell. This is mother cell. That's one point is the mother cell. Okay, what's the uh, nice structure? Badminton like, club like. That's the biflagellated antherozoid. One flagella this and one flagella this, which is called biflagellated antherozoid or male gamete. That's the male gamete. And androcyte or antherozoid mother cell. That's the one part is the antherozoid mother cell, also represented in this figure. Metamorphosis take place and biflagellated antherozoid is formed. That's the male gamete. What is female gamete or female sex organ? Female sex organ is like to flask shape. Shape means like to the flask of candle, flask of fire, anything. Specific name that's archegonium. That is the female gamete produce. That is egg or oosphere. Oosphere is also called egg. That's haploid and female gamete produced by female gametophyte. Then see figure correctly. This is the cover cell. This is the archegonial cavity. This is the neck, and this is the neck canal cell. All this part, which is represented by black line. This is venter canal cell, and the main part, that is egg. That is egg. This is the venter, which has a small sphere-like structure or circle-like structure. Venter. Then okay, completed. Then cover cell. How many cover cell? Four cover cell. Two. Only two is seen in this picture, but back two also present. So four cover cell. Canal cell mostly 6 to 10. See that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 between 6 and 10, and also that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. In this presence of 6 canals neck. Uh, what's canal cell? Okay. At the time of maturity, or we say that's during sexual reproduction, they their cover open up. That's cover cell open up, which is 4 in number but represented in 2. Okay, see that picture. Cover cell open up, and the male anthrozoid enter in the female female body or female gametophyte. This is the female gamete, that is egg or oospore. The tip of neck. The tip of neck release chemical like sucrose and potassium to attract male gamete, and this type of attraction is called chemotaxis, that is attract by chemicals. Male gamete attract toward female gamete by chemical, that's also called chemotaxis, already taken. Male require water for fertilization. Okay, they require water. Male body or male gamete, that's the anthrozoid, require water for fertilization to female gametes, that is called zoidogamy. Zoidogamy also present more, so that fertilization take place and the new bodies form, that is capsule, seed and food, and below is the leafy stage. What is the zygote? It do not undergo, this is the NCERT line which is written in, it do not undergo reduction division immediately. It do not undergo reduction division immediately. Zygote, that is diploid, mitosis take place and embryo is formed. So they are first embryophyta. Okay, understand? And also is diploid. Mitosis again take place and sporophyte is formed. If sporophyte is formed, then their main body is gametophyte, then it not end, but we does not read about the life cycle of bryophyte. Sporic meiosis take place and spores are formed, that is haploid. Haploid spore germinate to form haploid multicellular gametophyte, that is the main body, and the main body of bryophyte is gametophyte, which is written in this green highlighter. Economics importance of bryophyte are economic. It prevents soil erosion, that's form dense mat around or upon the land. This is the ecological, but we have to read economic. What is economic? Mass is that mass, that is sphagnum is the type of mass, is also called bog moss or peat moss. Why it is called peat moss? Because when decomposition is low, then partially decomposed sphagnum form peat. What is peat? It is a low quality of coal. A coal, a black diamond, which is low in quality. Okay, which is low in quality. Then, and also it is used for fuel. Huh? Peat is used for fuel. Therefore, sphagnum is also called peat moss. Okay. Bryophyte has good retention capacity, so they are hygroscopic. Then hygroscopic means retain water. Also used for packaging materials. Okay. Ecological importance that we have already taken that prevent soil erosion, form dense mat on the land, and also help in formation and along with lichen help in ecological succession, help in soil formation and with lichen help in ecological succession. Okay. Then classification of bryophyte. Other term is classification of bryophyte. The first is hepatocapsida, which involve liverwort. Hepati means liver, that is liver shape, and this is gametophyte. Main word is gametophyte, that liverwort. Example of liverwort is Riccia and Markensia. In Riccia, only capsule present, and in Markensia, capsule, seta, foot also present. They have also thalloid body. Okay, thalloid body means absence of true root, true stem, and true leaf. They are not diplomatic, and vascular tissue absent. We already taken, and they have dorsiventral symmetry. Dorsiventral symmetry. What is dorsiventral symmetry? Okay, then right. Dichotomous dorsiventral. That's they're also found in their same size like in dorsal side and ventral side. Okay, so their symmetry is dorsiventral. This type we seen in animal kingdom. Yes, asymmetrical, radial, bisymmetrical, dorsiventrical, ventrally symmetry. That's given in animal kingdom. That, and the third is porilla, which is leaf like. Porilla is the one leaf that is leaf like, only liver what. That's figure of Riccia. Main Riccia. This is the first is the dorsal side of Riccia, and second is the ventral side of Riccia. Okay, in the ventral side of Riccia, rhizoid are present and scale also present, and in dorsolalia Riccia, midrib is only present. Riccia, that's monoecious, that only means monoecious many curving. Male and gamete present on same thallus. What is monoecious? Male gametophyte and female gametophyte is present in same thallus. Okay, then see that male and female present in same thallus. That's green, but gametophyte. That is the dorsal side. That is the ventral side. This is the longitudinal groove in which male and female gametophyte is present. Scale is present in scale and rhizoid is present in ventral side. Okay. In Markensia is the dioecious, that male and female gametophyte uh, present on uh, different thallus. What? Different thallus. Writing is wrong. Different. Different thallus. Okay, that's the dioecious. See that figure? This is the female gametophyte. Firstly is female gametophyte, and female gametophyte like a flower, and the male gametophyte is like a lobe like archegoniophore and anthradiophore. That's the female thallus, that's the male thallus. This is the transversal groove. This is the gamma cup. What is the gamma cup? This is the gamma cup. Okay, also seen this. And what is anthradiophore? Beer anthridium. And what is archegoniophore? Beer archegonium. Okay. Second is asexual reproduction in liverwort. Okay, that's first is fragmentation. Second is specialized bud, that's gamma or gammy, present in Markensia. That's asexual reproduction take place in Markensia gamma cup. That is also multicellular and photosynthetic green in color. Na? Markensia is stalk like and special is asexual bud. Single gamma can form two thallus of Markensia. Okay, that the single gamma can form two thallus of Markensia. Mm. Then like to this is the gamma and two thallus are formed. Mm. Two thallus are formed. Of yes, sexual reproduction in liverwort, that it follows general pattern. Male gametophyte produce bifacetated anthrozoite, that male gamete attract by chemicals, so chemotaxis take place, fuse with female gametophyte, that is egg, and both fusion, skull fertilization or syngamy, and zygote form. And by the process of mitosis, zygote is converted into embryo, and also the process of mitosis, embryo is converted into sporophyte. We will already taken, and sporophyte take place with sporic meiosis, and sporophyte produce spore, and spore will germinate to form liverwort, that is thalloid body and gametophyte. Note, sporophyte is completely dependent on parasite or on gametophyte, that is sporophyte of bryophyte is completely dependent on gametophyte. Second classification is bryopsida, and first is what we have already, hepatic apsida. Okay, pteridophyte we have not taken, but bryopsida, it include different type of moss. Funaria, that's Funaria is Sphagnum polytrichum, its example, etc. Na? That's root, that is called rhizoid. It is unicellular and unbranched. Dominant stage, that is gametophyte, consists of two stage. Okay, first is protonema stage and second is leafy stage. What is protonema stage? Protonema stage developed directly from spore or firstly or primary protonema, frequently filamentous, that is filamentous, frequently multicellular, photosynthetic, that is green, creeping, branched, also prostate, also developed from spore, that is called protonema. What is the gametophyte or leafy stage? Gametophyte stage developed from secondary protonema and Protonema stage develop from primary protonema, okay, as secondary protonema as lateral bud, bear sex organ at tip, that's gametophyte or sex organ at tip. Sexual reproduction take place in male gametophyte, that is antheridium produce anthrozoid, that is anthrozoid, that is male gamete, and female gametophyte, that is male female gametophyte produce female gamete, that is archegonium. No, female gametophyte, that is archegonium, that produce female gamete, that is egg. Spore germinate to form both join to form spore. No, to form zygote, and zygote form embryo, and embryo form sporophyte, and spore form secondary no, spore form primary protonema, that is root like structure, form secondary protonema, that is leaf like structure, and third is zygote form also, and this cycle continuously taken. Then that is the spore which germinate to form primary protonema with bud and rhizoid, that's root like structure. Then this is the secondary protonema, which is a leafy like structure, and after secondary protonema zygote is formed on tip and foot see the capsule formed, okay. Sporophyte is of moss is partially parasite and gametophyte. In Markensia, sporophyte is completely parasite on gametophyte, but in moss sporophyte is partially parasite in gametophyte and more elaborate complex than liverwort, and sporophyte is more complex than liverwort, and sporophyte of liverwort is less complex than moss. Reproduction take place in bryophyte, that's in moss. Vegetative reproduction is by fragmentation and budding, okay. In moss, spore dispersal structure is peristomial teeth. Peristomial teeth is the spore dispersal structure. Moss will moss spore will germinate to form protonema gametophyte. The spore will germinate to form protonema gametophyte. Spore form after mitosis, that is mitospore, and spore form after meiosis, that is meiospore. Okay, thank you friends. That's all about today. Okay, then please, thanks.